Welcome to Trending Now USA, and I am Bella. Tonight, the Australian Open once again takes center stage in the global sports conversation, and tennis fans across the United States and around the world are turning their attention to a compelling All-American matchup featuring one of the sport's brightest stars. Coco Gauff steps onto the Melbourne stage to face fellow American Hailey Baptiste, a match that blends star power, rising ambition, and the unmistakable energy of Grand Slam tennis under the lights. As anticipation builds, viewers are asking one key question: how can they watch this highly anticipated Australian Open 2026 clash tonight? The Australian Open has long held a special place in the tennis calendar. As the first Grand Slam of the year, it often sets the tone for the season, revealing who has arrived prepared, who has evolved during the off-season, and which players are ready to challenge the established order. Melbourne Park, with its vibrant atmosphere and passionate crowds, is known for producing drama, breakthrough performances, and unforgettable moments. This year is no different, and the Gauff versus Baptiste matchup is shaping up to be one of those contests that captures attention well beyond the tennis world. Coco Gauff enters this match carrying the weight and excitement of expectations. By 2026, she is no longer simply the teenage prodigy who stunned the world with early Grand Slam runs. She is a proven force on the WTA Tour, known for her explosive athleticism, powerful baseline game, and growing mental toughness in high-pressure moments. Fans have watched her mature season after season, turning potential into performance, and the Australian Open has become one of the stages where her evolution is most closely followed. Across the net stands Hailey Baptiste, a player whose journey has been marked by steady progress and determination. Baptiste may not command the same level of mainstream attention as Gauff, but those who follow American tennis closely understand the threat she poses. Her aggressive style, strong serve, and willingness to take risks make her a dangerous opponent, particularly on hard courts like those in Melbourne. For Baptiste, this match represents both an opportunity and a statement, a chance to test herself against one of the sport's biggest names and to show that she belongs in the conversation. For viewers wondering how to watch this match tonight, the Australian Open continues to be accessible through major broadcast and streaming platforms that hold official rights to the tournament. In the United States, coverage of the Australian Open is traditionally available through leading sports networks that provide live broadcasts, replays, and in-depth analysis throughout the tournament. These networks typically offer coverage on television as well as through their digital platforms, allowing fans to watch on televisions, computers, tablets, and mobile devices. Streaming options have become increasingly important for tennis fans, especially when matches are scheduled late at night or early in the morning due to the time difference between Australia and the United States. Official streaming services associated with the tournament's broadcasters usually provide live access to all matches, including featured showdowns like Gauff versus Baptiste. Many of these platforms also offer on-demand replays, highlights, and match analysis, ensuring that fans who cannot watch live can still stay fully informed. The phrase "tonight" takes on special meaning during the Australian Open. Because Melbourne is many hours ahead of the United States, matches played under the lights in Australia often air late in the evening or overnight for American audiences. This late-night viewing tradition has become part of the Australian Open's charm for U.S. fans, who gather with coffee, snacks, and social media feeds to experience the tournament in real time. Whether watched live or via replay the following morning, the Gauff versus Baptiste match is expected to be one of the most talked-about encounters of the day. Beyond the logistics of watching, the storyline of this match adds to its appeal. Coco Gauff represents the present and future of American women's tennis. Her success has inspired a new generation of players and fans, and each Grand Slam appearance feels like a chapter in an ongoing story. The Australian Open, with its demanding conditions and elite competition, provides a true test of her readiness to dominate the sport on a consistent basis. Hailey Baptiste, meanwhile, embodies the depth of talent within American tennis. Her path has not been defined by overnight stardom, but by persistence, improvement, and resilience. Facing Gauff on a Grand Slam stage places her firmly in the spotlight, and how she responds to that moment could shape perceptions of her career moving forward. For neutral fans, this dynamic creates intrigue, as the match becomes not just about who advances, but about how both players handle pressure, expectations, and opportunity. From a tactical perspective, the matchup promises contrast and intensity. Gauff's speed and defensive skills allow her to turn defense into offense with remarkable efficiency. Her improved serve and forehand have added layers to her game, making her increasingly difficult to disrupt. Baptiste, on the other hand, thrives when she can dictate play, using her power to shorten points and keep opponents on the back foot. The Australian Open's hard courts reward clean ball striking, setting the stage for a battle where execution and composure will be decisive. As fans tune in tonight, many will be watching more than just the scoreboard. They will be observing body language, momentum swings, and how each player adapts as the match unfolds. Grand Slam tennis is as much a mental challenge as a physical one, and early round matches can be particularly tricky. For a favorite like Gauff, the challenge lies in managing expectations and avoiding lapses. For an underdog like Baptiste, the task is to seize momentum and believe fully in the possibility of an upset. The broader context of the Australian Open also adds weight to this encounter. Every match contributes to the evolving narrative of the tournament. A strong performance can build confidence and rhythm, while a difficult battle can test endurance early in the fortnight. Fans following the draw understand that momentum gained in one match can carry forward, influencing later rounds and shaping potential marquee clashes down the line. Watching the Australian Open in 2026 is also a multimedia experience. Social media platforms light up during matches, with fans, analysts, and former players sharing reactions in real time. Highlights circulate within minutes, debates spark instantly, and standout points become part of the tournament's digital legacy. For Gauff versus Baptiste, expect online conversation to be especially active, as supporters of both players weigh in and key moments are replayed across screens worldwide. For those planning to watch tonight, preparation is key. Checking local listings on official broadcaster websites or apps ensures accurate timing and access. Many streaming platforms offer customizable alerts, allowing viewers to receive notifications when a specific match is about to begin. This is particularly useful during the Australian Open, where match schedules can shift due to weather, extended contests, or changes on adjacent courts. The appeal of this match extends beyond American audiences. International fans are also keen to see how these two players perform on one of tennis's biggest stages. The global reach of the Australian Open means that millions will be watching, contributing to the sense that every point matters, every game carries significance, and every performance becomes part of a shared sporting moment. As the lights shine over Melbourne Park and the crowd settles in, the stage is set for a contest that reflects the depth, drama, and excitement of modern women's tennis. Coco Gauff versus Hailey Baptiste is not just a match, it is a snapshot of a sport in motion, where established stars and determined challengers collide in pursuit of progress and recognition. For viewers tuning in tonight, the experience promises intensity, emotion, and high-level competition. Whether you are a longtime tennis fan or a casual viewer drawn by the names involved, this Australian Open matchup offers something compelling. It is a reminder of why Grand Slam tennis captivates audiences year after year and why moments like these continue to define the sport. As the first balls are struck and the rally patterns emerge, all eyes will be on how this All-American showdown unfolds. The answers will come point by point, game by game, under the Australian Open spotlight. And for fans watching from home, connected through broadcasts and streams, tonight's match is another opportunity to be part of a global tennis story, one that begins in Melbourne and echoes far beyond the court. You're watching Trending Now USA, and I am Bella, bringing you the stories that matter, the moments that define the game, and the matchups everyone is talking about.